Hey guys, I just want to show you a little quick install video of this GCL full windshield with vents. You can get the options without the vents, but I figured I'd get them just so I can get some air in the hot summer days. I will give you guys another update once I get all this unpackaged, and we'll go from there. So I got the windshield setting about where it should be. Came with the clamps. I have them sitting over here for now, but the first step is getting the windshield just about where it should be sitting at. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take a marker or some chalk and just mark on your roll cage right where these little openings are right here. See that? Same thing with the top. And this doesn't have to be perfect because you're not going to put the clamps on all the way tight when you put them on there. You're just going to put them on just enough so that they're in somewhat of this spot where they're supposed to be. Mark that one. Mark that one. I'm going to take this back down, throw the clamps on there, give you another update. So once you get your lines marked and the windshield taken back down again, set it in a nice safe spot so it doesn't get scratched up. You're going to take your Velcro that's included and you're going to put it somewhat centered. It doesn't have to be perfect, just as long as the big clamp isn't rubbing against the metal to scratch it up. So as you can see, this is how the clamp is going to be positioned. There's a little slot there. You're going to not want to tighten these up all the way. You just want to leave them a little loose, that way you can adjust them if need be. See, I got the Velcro here, and I still have to put that top one on. Once I get all the clamps in place, I'll give you guys another update. Once you get your clamps on to about where they need to be, like I said, do not tighten them all the way. You can see they're loose. You're going to want to come over wherever you got your bolts stored, and you're going to want to put the adjuster cap on, like so. And then put a washer behind it. That way you're all ready to go once you get your windshield to where it needs to be. I'm going to get all these on here the way they need to be and give you guys another update. Alright, so I got the windshield sitting about where I want it at. It's on here, but there is a little bit of gap, not much. You really don't want it sitting all the way flush. I'm not really sure the reason why. It just says that in this instruction book. It says make sure it's not sitting all the way flat. I don't know, maybe the rubber seal will go bad from rubbing. Not very sure, but main thing is once you have this on here, do not tighten these all the way. You want these to have just a little bit of play in them. That way when you're moving these clamps up and down, you don't end up cracking the glass possibly or scratching. Definitely want some play in these guys. So what I'm going to do now is to get my socket. I'm going to go around and tighten the back side of these because it is where I want it sitting at. You can see in here there is a little bit of gap. Really not worried about that too much. I don't think there's anything the windshield company could have done about filling that gap in. Maybe letting a piece of rubber hang there. Not really sure. Not really worried about it. Everything else is sealed up nice and good. Get the vents here. So I'm going to go ahead, tighten these clamps down. Once I have the clamps tightened down, that's when I'm going to go ahead and tighten down these little quick connectors that are actually holding on the windshield. Once you get your clamps tightened down and the windshield where you want that, go ahead and tighten down quick disconnects and peel off the plastic. You're ready to rock and roll. Hope this video helps.